Are you ready for March Madness? I know I am. I am most definitely ready for March Madness. But wait a minute. This year, I'm including UCCC. Say what? I'm glad you asked. That's right. It's UCCC's March Madness, where for the entire month of March, registration is only $35. So go online to UnitedCovenantChurches.org and register for the National Convocation today.
Being the best me that I can be, Women's Conference 2019, the year of the woman. From March the 21st through the 24th, all roads lead here to the Tabernacle of Praise. Tonight we will be in worship and praise with Bishop Jackie McCullough as our guest speaker. Friday, March the 22nd will be a day of interactive workshops at the TAP Civic Center and will be led by Pastor Leslie Christie, Pastor Zulima Cox, Lady Delicia Garnes, Minister Annalisa Harris, Sister Nicole Grant, Sister Annalisa Collins, and Minister Carolyn Rayside. Saturday the 23rd, we will also be at the TAP Civic Center for an Empowered Women Award Luncheon, where we will be honoring Pastor Aurelia Jamat, Mrs. Xiomara Flowers, Miss Dora Nurse, Sister Lyra Petrie, and Minister Carolyn Rayside. Your all-inclusive registration price of $180 will cover Friday's workshops, breakfast, lunch, and Saturday's award luncheon. Last but certainly not least, Bishop Maureen Davis is our guest speaker for both services on Sunday, March the 24th.
He said the seed of the righteous shall be blessed if you hold on to the promises of God and stay under the blessing. Don't get out of the blessing, but make up in your mind, God, I'll do it your way.
Suggested attire for Sunday service is white or off-white, and everyone is invited to join the DOZ's Executive Council in sowing a $100 seed.
We know it hurts to see your child struggle in school and feel like you can't do anything about it. We know you do whatever it takes to prepare your child for a life of success. And we know if money was no issue, you would enroll your child in the best tutoring program possible. And Top Development Corporation, in partnership with Councilman Jamani Williams, has the solution. That's free tutoring for your child. The Academic Enhancement Program 2019 is here, offering academic and homework help with certified teachers for grades 3, 4, and 5 in subjects English, Language Arts, and Mathematics on Thursdays from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. here at Top Cathedral, 1274 Utica Avenue on the second floor. Starting Thursday, March 28th, ending June 6th. On-site registration is a requirement to participate and opens Thursday, March 21st. For more information, please call 718-451-1020. Together, we can get your child back on track.
Matthew 25:40 says, "Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." The Missions Evangelism Ministry would like you to know about our community soup kitchen that will be held on Saturday, March 30th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come out to help spread the good news and share good food. You'll never know how much of an impact you'll have or whose day you'll make unless you help.
The Northeastern region presents UC to You. United comes to you. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, "To everything there is a new season, and a time for every purpose under the heaven." Saints, it is a new season. It is a time for manifestations. Join us on Sunday, March 31st, with speaker Bishop James R. Chambers from the City of Hope Greater St. Mary Church. Host pastor Bishop Reggie L. Hall of Progressives Faith Ministries, and Bishop Eric S. McMillan, Northeastern Region Diocesan. Are you ready for the season of manifestations? Well, Don't miss Sunday, March 31st at 4 p.m. at Progressive's Faith Ministries, 303 Maplewood Avenue, Clifton, New Jersey. See you there. If you are interested in attending this fellowship and desire transportation, please see Pastor Da Silva to give him your name immediately following today's service.
I've known about tithing ever since I was a little girl. I grew up in the church, and my parents tithe, I think, but I think they were always like no more than $20. So I thought that's what, I didn't know really what it, I don't think that's a fair way to put it, fear that it was somebody trying to get something from me, that this minister was trying to take my money. It was funny because I didn't even have any money really, but I didn't want him to take it, so, they passed the bucket around, and it would just be a sad time for me. And so I just didn't really get it. And there's this message called Why the Tithe. He just talked about what the point of it was. It's certainly getting rid of all the myths about that it's something that's old, Old Testament, or something you do, you did before but not anymore. And started tithing.
Your actual 10%.
Yeah, actual 10%, and then even getting more revelation and tithing off of my my gross, just the very amount that came in the door from my employer or wherever I was working. I just got a hold of it such that it was something that became a part of what I did. And I remember 4 years ago was one of the worst times for me professionally. I had no clients, I had no help, I had no basis really, at least I thought, to be able to get work or to generate work. And so I was struggling. It cut my salary in half. Our taxes stayed the same. And so we had a lot going out and much less coming in. And Mark's building a business at that time. And so it was just a rough time. I didn't know how to handle things, but one thing we knew.
We're going to tithe because we knew that was our way out. We had to make sure that was on top of our priority list. So that means if we had to cut out other things to make sure we had tithe money, that's what we did. That always came off the top first.
Yeah.
And then everything else we worked around.
And and that sounds all like nice and spiritual and everything like that, but it was deep at times. I remember sitting in the car crying, like there's no way we don't have that. There's all the kind of things going on, and it was just hard, and so it would have been very easy to make a decision to, when you crunch the numbers, you look down and be like, look, if we take this number out and over the next 3 months, we can pay for this, but we never went there, and as a result of it, I look back at that time as being God just showed out. Every last need that we had was met.
We didn't lack for anything.
Yeah.
God had us covered, and we truly believe that's because we continue to tithe.
Yeah.
And we watched my business grow because of tithing.
That's right.
From a company that was struggling to get off the ground to doing over $1 million a year. And watching your practice take off.
I went from no clients to, it just seems like they were coming out of the woodwork. I couldn't not tithe now if I tried. I wouldn't even want the money. For us, for our family, tithing's not something. Would you say tithing's not what we do? It's a part of who we are.
Who we are.
Yeah.
It's a part of our lifestyle.
Yeah.
And we instill that in our kids.
Yeah.